okay, I had to come off of the freaking. I had to come off of the the starting soon screen. Who the hell said that female Jax is just literally Lia? Which one of you was that? Which one of you was the one that just said that female Jax is literally Lia? Man, fuck you, okay? I've been back for like a day, okay? And I already have people shitting all over me in chat. Excuse me. Excuse you, okay? Who said it? Ah, I'm getting bigger. I'm so mad. Who said that? Oh my god, I'm finding this. I'm scrolling up. I'm capable of finding things. Oh my god. Waffles the Wookiee? Fuck you, man. Fuck you, man. I'm not a female Jax. I'm not a female Jax. Jax and I are nothing alike, okay? Jax is like a freaky super sadist, okay? The fuck did I do? I just sit here. Whatever. You get the most flack when you're over the target. I'm not even over Jax. Like, I literally have like a Jax boo-boo sitting on my desk. It's not... Thank you for the 1 year. Thank you. God, I hate all of you. Anyways, hi, Lia. Hello, this is the same woman who talks about how much she wants to abuse men. Yes, but I want a beautiful woman to abuse me. So anyways, hi, welcome to today's stream. Long time no deep dive. No? Anyone being like, wow, yeah, we love deep dives. Oh my god, we love deep dive. We love diving deep. You're just a stubborn, shameless, super sadist. You deceive everyone with your aura of purity, but in reality, you're a fucktard. Admit it, and I will consider your request. Very well. I deceive everyone with my aura of purity, but in reality, I'm a fucking pervert. I'm just here for the vibes. Okay. Well, anyways, it's come to my attention. I love... Hold on. My computer's freaking out. Hold on. Pin message. I hope that's the right one. I hope. All right. So anyways. I'm not reading that shit out loud. You guys can say it out loud. Yep. She just like me for real. Thank you for the $2 dollar. Anyways, today it has come to my attention that there are some poor, unfortunate souls out there that do not know anything about the great wide world of Tumblr Sexyman, even though we watch Lia streams, and that's a crying shame if you were to ask me, because Tumblr Sexyman really do provide like some of the most interesting outlooks on life. Yes. I thought June was over. No. It has nothing to do with June, all right? Yeah, Bill Cipher is a Tumblr sexy man. Sans Undertale is a Tumblr sexy man. We've got Reagan Arataka from Mob Psycho, one of my favorite sexy men of all time. Sans is also a favorite sexy man of mine. Who else? Jack Skellington is a Tumblr sexy man. Oh, Nagito Komaeda, of course. How could we forget that? Raymond from Animal Crossing. Wheatley from Portal 2. You notice how many characters on here are ones that I really like. Loki from the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Spamton Deltarune, you know, yeah, the one slur. Emmett Selk, There was a Tumblr Sexyman in... I don't get the Wheatley one. What do you mean you don't get the Wheatley one? That's like the most obvious one. Spamton. Is Tumblr still a thing? I don't use Tumblr. Is Jax the Tumblr Sexyman? Jax is the first case scientifically of a Tumblr sexy woman, actually. Happy Pride. Sorry. Sorry. But the month is over. According to Urka, I have enough pride to make up for the remaining months in my body, is what she told me once upon a time. So, happy Pride to all who celebrate. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's not. So, June is in your soul. Exactly. Every day is great at your June. Period. Thank you. Did I kiss Urka again? We did something a little more than kissing. We, well, how do I explain this without it, like, seeming weird? Urka and I, we touched each other in a way that we haven't touched each other before. Over the trip. And it was really, it was, how do I explain this? Oh, wow, can I see? Tune in on Friday to my stream on Friday if you wanna see anything or know about how we touch, then tune into my stream on Friday. And maybe you'll get a sneak peek. Good question, Amy. Yeah. Leah lost her VCOD. Well, it wasn't like that. You know, I actually over a month, don't be ridiculous. It's gay all year round. Oh, wow. What the hell is the announcement if it's related to lesbians? You know, actually, there was a point in the trip that I got to touch Pippa, also in a way that I've never touched Pippa before. And that was pretty unique. I touched Pippa in a way that I've never touched Pippa before. That was pretty awesome. Where we were in an elevator. And she jumped. You guys know I'm scared of elevators. I hate riding in the elevator. Japanese elevators are like literally nightmare fuel for me. I fucking hate Japanese elevators. We were in an elevator, like a very dingy elevator, and this bitch, she jumps in the elevator. I was like, oh man, get me the fuck out of here. And she jumped in the elevator. She jumped and she shook it. And I immediately, like, without missing a beat, immediately wrapped my hands around her neck. She jumped. The moment her feet landed on the ground, my hands were already around her throat, and Tenma was trying to pull us apart from each other. I don't know why I reacted that way. I don't know why I had such like a visceral, violent reaction to her. Like it was like not even missing a beat. I felt kind of bad about it, but like I moved in for the kill, and I was like, well, maybe you shouldn't do that, man. I don't know. Interesting maneuver. You know, did Pippa like it? She screamed. I screamed. Urka screamed, Tenma screamed, we all screamed, but it was like a Looney Tunes gag inside of the elevator. You pulled a Noelle Birdley. The part in chapter 2 when she's like wrapping her hands around Birdley's neck and she's like, what? Yes, that was legitimately what we were doing. It was Solia's a top and no, Pippa abuses me in the relationship. I just the visceral reaction can't be stopped. Sounds like family buy. Don't call it that. don't call it that. Oh my god. At least she's honest about being abused by a woman. Abuse goblin Lia. Okay, don't call me an abuse goblin, dude. Don't call me an abuse goblin. Birdly is my abuse goblin. Sorry. Lia choosing to be a true bottom for the girl who's a loser in her own dojin is wild. It's because you wildly underestimate my own loser aura and ability, right? Everybody thinks that Pippa is like the loser final boss. And like, I hate to tell you, but like, she's not a loser. Pippa's just really painfully moe. And I feel like nobody understands that, except like everybody that hangs out with her and then tells you guys, oh yeah, Pippa's not like a loser. She's just really moe. And nobody believes that because she's like kind of a loser on stream, but she's just really moe in person. No, that's Amy. Amy's a loser in my abuse goblin. Yeah, someone should draw a dojin of Amy being a loser. And then I should buy the first copy. How did this turn into Amy saw me talk? Anyways, let's talk about Tumblr Sexyman. Right. Okay, so let's get an example of Tumblr Sexyman up here. If we just Google Tumblr Sexyman, who is the first character you think is gonna come up? Or Amy, I'm banning you from my chat. It is humanoid Bill Cipher is the first image that comes up. So congratulations, humanoid Bill Cipher is going up on stream. Alright, I don't want this on my stream. Well, whatever. You know, actually, back in the day, I used to draw art of Tumblr sexy men and put them on my binder in my thing in school. Like my school binder, I used to draw Hitalia Tumblr sexy men from Heta Oni style of them with their like eyes gouged out and stuff and have them on my binder. And I used to walk around with and couldn't I be like that, Lia? Surely not. Also, top 2 Tumblr sexy men. My top 2 Tumblr sexy men of all time are Sans Undertale and Reagan Artaka. I don't know, it's a very basic taste to have, especially when I'm a Kaleido lover. But my history with the two of these guys goes very deep. I'm a big Mob Psycho fan. I never talk about it very much because there's been nothing in like the past 10 years, and then they came out with a short the other day, and like I low-key I don't know if I want to say this on the internet because of like my digital footprint, but like whatever, I'm gonna say it. Low-key, I understand why people have foot fetishes now, because I've never popped a boner from feet until the other day when I saw Reagan Artaka's bare sweaty foot, and I was like, yes, okay, I understand. Foot jobs might be goated. Wish I was born a man so I could have a penis, so I could get Reagan Artaka foot job. Don't know why I said all of that on stream. Probably should have kept that to myself. Anyways, moving on. Moving on. Moving on. Second of all, when Undertale came out, right, the first couple months of Undertale, I got into it because, you know, it was everywhere. Everyone was playing it. I was really into Undertale. I used to have a picture of Sans from Undertale taped to the foot of my bed when I was in middle school, and I would look at it every morning, and I used to be really into the Undertale AUs, and like that was like the Undertale like ASMR roleplay stuff, and there was like the Undertale stuff AUs, and then there was like that other stuff, and so you know, I just finished Undertale for the first time this week. Did you like it? It's like actually goated. You gotta show the Red Sands Underfell pic. I actually have it saved in my computer. If you guys do not know anything about Undertale AUs, I'm not gonna be the one to explain that to you today. But there is like a whole thing that was like, for the longest time, there was like the Undertale like AU thing. And like there was like Underfell and like Group Tail and stuff like hell no. I hate that you show that. I hate that I have this saved in my computer and I know exactly where to find it on like a moment's notice. Yeah, do we have to? Well, this is like to get the whole image going, right? Like so you can mentally I think the first Tumblr Sexyman I ever like interacted with as like in my human life, well, yes, in my in my entire life, the first Tumblr Sexyman I ever interacted with, knowing full well what a Tumblr Sexyman was, and sought out media for, was Wheatley from Portal 2. That was like a very formative Tumblr and like I knew what a Tumblr Sexyman was when I was interacting with Wheatley from Portal 2. So, yes. As opposed to my... I don't know why I said human life. I don't know what I was thinking of. Some reason I wanted to say my lesbian life, and then I said human life. Lesbians are humans. They are diseased, but... Sure of it. I said it with a question mark. I hope they find a cure soon, but they are still human at the end of the day. Love is love. So, anyways, Wheatley from Portal 2. At least it is a Jew. Does that mean anyone can catch lesbian? I've suffered from the incurable disease of lesbian. I hope they find a cure soon. Yeah. This is why I was into Tumblr Sexyman, is because I was trying to cure my lesbianism. I really thought that it could be fixed. It only made me play A Kiss for the Petals when I was extremely young and formative, and then I watched Strawberry, and you know what? Not important. Not important. I've been attracted to women my whole life. Yo, that's crazy. Me too. I don't know if I've ever told a story, but this is like a Tumblr story for me, where like when I was on Tumblr, I had a crush on a mutual on Tumblr, and she was a girl, and she would always post pictures of Crom Fire Emblem naked, and that's the reason I actually got into Fire Emblem, is because I wanted to have a chance to talk to her. Like, instead of just being mutuals, like I wanted to like slide into her ask box. So I got into Fire Emblem, and then after I played Fire Emblem, I never spoke to her because I was too interested in playing Fire Emblem to like remember that I had a crush on her. And that was like one of the first times I ever had a crush on some, and my autism won, and I like literally forgot that like real people existed because Fire Emblem was all I needed. I fumbled because I got so addicted to Fire Emblem. We don't have time for women, all right? We've got Fire Emblem to play. Am I gonna play the new Fire Emblem? Probably not. The lazy eye guy kind of freaks me out and reminds me of Iago, so I don't want to play it that badly. But there's really cute glasses girl, and it kind of makes me want to play. So we might be on the fence. Too many games coming out. Anyways, Tumblr Sexyman. So now we can see, like we have an image of a Tumblr Sexyman, right? Basically, there's like a formula. There's a formula that Tumblr Sexymen follow in order to be a Tumblr Sexyman. They have to follow a specific formula. They have to be not exactly evil, okay? Not exactly evil, but they have to be like sleazy, right? they have to be kind of like slimy, right? Right, like yeah, morally ambiguous, like maybe a little bit messed up morally, a little bit like cunning, I guess is a good way to put it. Evil adjacent, like slimy is always the way I describe it, like slimy, sleazy. Like there's just something not like about them, you know. That's what makes a Tumblr sexy man, right? They have to be not always well dressed, because you have Tumblr sexy men like Sans, like Kaleido, like those two dress like fucking bums and they're Tumblr sexy men, right? They have to be tall, lanky, white boys. Okay, and you're probably like, Lia, Sans Undertale is like short and fat. Like what? But there are exceptions within the. There are exceptions, but I can't explain exactly what makes the exception. Just when you see a Tumblr sexy man, like Wheatley from Portal, that's like a perfect example of like a Tumblr sexy man, or like Bill Cipher, but like they're like not like human slash like alive, right? So yeah, the Ginjinkas made them tall and white. Exactly. Maybe Sans is a different subtype. No, Sans is a Tumblr sexy man. I don't know exactly what like how to explain what because like Spamton is also, right? Although I would say Tenna is more of a Tumblr sexy man than Spamton personally, but I think at the time that like this like discussion around like the Deltarune Tumblr sexy man was happening, Spamton wasn't out yet, or Tenna wasn't out yet, and it was just Spamton. I don't remember what year this was. Personally, I think Tenna is more of a like actual Tumblr sexy man than Spamton is. I don't think Spamton is a Tumblr sexy man. Like I guess like technically by like the laws that dictate Tumblr sexy man he is, but like Tenna to me is like Tumblr sexy man. Like that is, I look at Tenna and I'm like, you are literally like the Tumblr sexy man of all time. Yes. Someone you can obsess over and make them pathetic enough to play around. Well, I don't know. Do you have a tier list? I could pull up a tier list. Let's see. Like, get my handy dandy browser open. Tumblr sexy man tier list. The only problem is it's gonna show me has-been hotel characters, and I don't fuck with that. There's so many has-been hotel characters on here. Holy fuck. I don't even know who most of these people are. Holy fuck, I do not recognize half of these characters. Maybe I'm washed? Maybe I'm stupid and born yesterday. Tumblr sexy man tier list. Okay, I recognize more of the characters on here. We'll use this one. We'll use this one. Hold on. Oh, wait, hold on. Sorry, something broke. Give me a second. Give me just a second. Okay. Sorry, I'm a bum. Okay. Here you go. Tumblr sexy man tier list. Here we go. Sorry, this was not in the plans. I don't know if that's Markiplier or not. I can't tell. There's characters on here I don't know. Okay. Okay, Lia, you are written by Vivzy Slop. I am literally Vivzy Slop, okay? Darkiplier. Why is Plankton here? Because he's a Tumblr sexy man. Yes. Yes, Hero Brian is a Tumblr sexy man. Yeah. Yeah, so like, who do we have on here? Right, we've got Discord from My Little Pony. This is a Tumblr sexy man for sure. For sure. Kaleido, yes. Tumblr sexy man. I wouldn't say Gary is much of a Tumblr sexy man in terms of like his personality. I would put him lower. He's like visually a Tumblr sexy man, but his personality is so normal. Kaleido is Tumblr sexy man in every fucking way. The cat from Animal Crossing. Oh, you have no idea Raymond's impact on the Tumblr community, man. Same with Wheatley. Those two. Same with William Afton. Sans Undertale gets his own, like, well, these two kind of need their own. So actually, I'm going to move everybody down a tier. I think. I'll do that. Oh, you. Oh, you. Let's see, who else? I don't fuck with Has Been Hotel, but Alistair is one of the Tumblr sexy... He is literally made to be a Tumblr sexy man, is the thing. Alistair was made because of Tumblr sexy men. Like, you would not have Has Been Hotel if it wasn't for the Tumblr sexy man movement. Yes. I believe his name is Lewis, also from the Mystery Skulls music video. I cannot explain the impact this guy had on the Tumblr community either. Very difficult to explain. The clock from Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. That's a big Tumblr sexy man. Bill Cipher, yes. I would say Jack Skellington, well, yeah, maybe, I guess. These two would go here in terms of like my Tumblr sexy man. I don't think Sasuke is a Tumblr sexy man. Sidon is not a Tumblr sexy man. Aizawa, not really. You invented Tumblr sex. Kokichi Oma! Oh my. No. I think that's all I know from here. The guy Lizard. Oh, I know you. You're a Tumblr sexy man. But like here. You'd go like here. You're not a Tumblr sexy man, you're just a misogynist. Slender Man, yes. Okay. This guy. Okay. Those are the ones that I know. Yes. Okay. Yes. Yes. Okay. Ain't it the same thing? Not exactly, okay? Okay, that's not... It's not... Is that Kylo Ren? Kylo Ren would go, like, here. Okay. There we go. Yes. Frollo is my idol. Oh! BGM now. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know what BGM this is. It's been a second. Oopsie. The dice guy from Cuphead? I don't know. I know, like... Some of these guys... Oh, Zachary from Off. Oh my god. Yes. Can I put him even higher? He would go like here. Wait, if we were to like do this category over again... Well, he's kind of like artificially made, so... Okay, like that. I simped for... Wait, my mom simped for Adam Driver. She must be a Fujoshi. I don't fuck with... I don't fuck with Adam Driver. I don't fuck with the new Star Wars. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Leah doesn't know Pennywise? I wouldn't consider... Like... Can I like add like a tier below this? Add a row below. So like these characters I wouldn't consider Tumblr sexy men at all. Personally. And like ones that I know ish that I just like don't think belong on here at all. Those aren't Tumblr sexy men. Yeah, those aren't Tumblr sexy men at all. You too. There's something not exactly Tumblr sexy man about them, but it's really difficult to explain what makes a Tumblr. Why is Jack Frost is disqualified? Because it's not okay. If it was the Santa Claus, Jack Frost, then yes, that's a Tumblr sexy man. Yes, the Jack Frost from the Santa Claus movies is a Tumblr sexy man. Like 100% straight up fact. But like Jack Frost from Rise of the Guardians, I don't think is Tumblr sexy man at all. She's coping. No, Jack Frost from the Santa Claus movie is a Tumblr sexy man. Jack Frost from Rise of the Guardians is not a Tumblr sexy man. He's just attractive and everybody liked him because he's white. Oh, but like he's a cute white boy, you know? Why is Rick Sanchez here? I've never seen Rick and Morty. I don't know anything about it. I'm a LARPer. I couldn't put him on the list. Just because there's a quirked up white boy doesn't mean he's a Tumblr sexy man, okay? Okay? Exactly. Just because he's white doesn't mean he's a Tumblr sexy man. But, like, not all Tumblr sexy men are white boys, and not all white boys are Tumblr sexy men. There's just a lot of overlap between white boys and Tumblr sexy men. Does that make sense? Can I, like, the quiet part being spoken out loud, can I say that there is, or like, if we put the, what's his face? Nurgle from, Billy and Mandy on this list, that's a Tumblr sexy man, but he's not on here, okay? Okay, so, yes, Nurgle from Billy and Mandy, exactly! Yes. She's cooking. I'm right. Not every white boy is a Tumblr sexy man, and not every Tumblr sexy man is a white boy. But there is a lot of overlap between white boys and Tumblr sexy men. Yes. Yes. Nurgle was definitely a Tumblr. He was literally a Tumblr sexy man. Yes. Most of them are white boys or they're spiritually. You can't say they're spiritually white, bro. You can't call the people on this list spiritually white. Alistair from Hazbin Hotel is not white! You can't say that! You can't say that! You cannot say that! That's crazy! White coat? He's not white coated. He's literally not. I've never watched fucking Hazbin Hotel. Well, I have, but like not like that. But like, even I know that's not right, bro. Komaida is not spiritually white. You can't say that. You can't. Sorry, Sweaty. We claim you can't say that. You can't say that! Reagan Arataga is not white! Those are Japanese men! Dude, he's a white boy. He's like, Komaida's Asian. I'm claiming Komaida for the Filipinos. I'm making Komaida spiritually Filipino. Komaida unironically has like become such a staple character. I feel like he's transcended race and he's just anything you want him to be. He's just Komaida, like he's just his own thing. You know who else isn't on the list but really should be? Actually, like unironically, hold on, can I add my own? I can add my own. Hold on, I got you. You know who needs to be on here that isn't on here? But is a Tumblr sexy man, and I'm gonna get boos from the crowd, but I'm right. I'm right because I've been here and I know what I'm talking about. Hold on. Hold on. Alright. This is Leah's list now. Nope. I'm not reading that comment out loud. Take your super chat back, bitch. Take your super chat back, bitch! A2 Suki from 100 Line, Last Defense Academy. That's a Tumblr sexy man. And A2 Ato is! He is! And Ato is spiritually white in the same way that Kaleido is spiritually Filipino. See? I'm right. The most spiritually white boy there is. And you can't say that any of these other characters are spiritually white except for Ato. Ato is spiritually white. Ato is not a sexy man. Ato is a sexy man. Especially by all, like, laws and stuff. Right? Reagan chases a bag like a true-blooded American. I do think that Reagan would love America. God bless America. Happy 4th of July. I spent 4th of July in the glorious land of Ming Pawon. Alright, anyway, so this is now a picture of our legendary. Why did this become? Oh, I made this bigger. That's on me. Sorry. Okay, so in 2022, this is the Tumblr sexy man incident. Does Adachi work? Adachi's not a Tumblr sexy man. He's just a misogynist. Not every Tumblr sexy man is a misogynist. There just happens to be some overlap. That being said, yes, Adachi would technically be in the same way that Il Dottore from Genshin Impact is a Tumblr sexy man. And I know what you're about to say, Leah. Aren't those two of like your favorite characters ever? And I'm gonna say yes. I've been on Tumblr since I was like 11 years old. So, anyways, back in 2022, there was a poll held for Tumblr sexy man, okay? The Twitter account that was holding the poll was Tumblr sexy man of the day, and they would post a different Tumblr sexy man every single day, and then eventually started to have this poll. And this poll is important, okay? Because you guys know in Deltarune chapter 5, there's Flowery. Do you guys know Flowery from Deltarune chapter 5? Right? Right? How Flowery looks like that. You guys don't know Flowery. All right. Well, I guess a little bit of Deltarune for you. I want so badly to impregnate this guy. I'm not. We're not watching those whole. We're not. Okay, this is Flowery. Okay. Okay, please do not. Your dad is my best friend. Jerona! Jaboner. Ja-orange. Okay, you post a shower pic again. Oh, I can't look at the shower pic. I looked at it this morning and oh man, I looked at the shower pic again this morning and I just, if girls could get nosebleeds. If girls could get nosebleeds, and dude, well actually I had a nosebleed. Flowery will never be better than Tenna in my eyes. I like Flowery more than Tenna. That being said, I understand why people are so horny for Tenna, because if I had played Deltarune 3 years ago, I was immune to Tenna's charms. But if I had played Deltarune like a couple years ago, I don't even know if Tenna was out 3 years ago. I don't fucking know. But if I had played it sooner, if Deltarune had come out sooner and I had played it when I was younger, I definitely would have had like Tenna all over the walls of my bedroom in the same way that I used to have Sans merch. Well, I actually still have Sans merch on my wall. I should not have admitted that out loud on stream. I'm so sorry. Anyways, Tenna started existing last year. That's freaking crazy. It's only been a year since Tenna's been around. Excuse me? Deltarune is something. Your mom is fucking a skeleton. Your dad's fucking a flower. I'm thinking it was whatever Asgore and Flowery have going on, and the way that like Asgore like low key cucks Flowery, but like Flowery's like into it, but it's like not cucking. But he's just like Asgore is literally the like moans the other woman's name during sex, and it's awesome. And it's so awesome. I'm all for it. Whatever they have going on, I'm obsessed with. It's a true bro friendship. Asgore pity fucks Flowery. I just knocked over my figure. Oh fuck! Asgore pity fucks Flowery, and it's so awesome. He is like you. Do we play the same game? Yes. Yes, he was spiritually cocky. He literally pity fucks him. It's so awesome. Flowery gives him such enthusiastic hand jobs, and Asgore is so soft. so sorry. I'm 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 so sorry. Is that Asgard like enormous? Don't say it's too attractive. I'm getting worked up! I love flowery! It was so hard being in Japan. And then like all I could think about was flowery. And I would like open Twitter. And I would see like NSW flowery and I'd be like, oh, fuck. Alright, I have to be normal, and I'd put my phone in my pocket and I'd have to go about my day normally, and then I'd reopen my phone like later on the train and it's just like flowery ass like flashing everyone, and I'm like, yes, this is awesome, but I can't be a pervert in real life. People are gonna know what's wrong with me. I've never played Undertale Delta. You should come to my stream tomorrow. That's what you should do. I'm not gonna play tomorrow. I'm not gonna play the normal Deltarune route because I've been, yeah, I want to play the other one. I want to play Snowgrave. I know like next to nothing about it except for like the more recent stuff. So we're gonna do the evil route tomorrow. Yeah, the evil route. But anyways, flowery exists because of this Tumblr Sexyman poll. So I don't know what Google showed there. That's not my problem. Anyways, because Toby Fox got involved with yeah. You're lucky you're physically unable to walk around with a boner all day. So if I was legitimately a guy, I feel like everything I say is made funnier and made better because I'm a cute girl, right? And I can put up this like outward facade of like nobody knows, right? So as long as like I dress well and I do my hair and my makeup well and I can like have like a normal conversation with people, then like nobody will know. But then I could come back on stream and I could be like a freak. But the thing is, if I was a guy, I would not be able to maintain that facade and I would look like fucking Idia Shroud in real life and have a boner everywhere I walked. But nobody knows that about me because I'm really good at hiding it because I'm a cute girl. Except when I come back on stream. Yeah. Yeah, you guys are my freak vent. Yes. You guys, I can't be a freak around anyone else unless I'm on stream. So you guys get like the brunt of it, and then maybe like my Twitter account gets like a little bit less of it. Actually, I got lunch with my friend yesterday, and I had like opened Twitter. I like opened Twitter and I like saw like Tenna like caked up, and I was like, oh, I get it. So then like I didn't know that my friend was like looking at my phone, and so like her and I were like talking, right? And I was tweeting and I was like, yo, to be buried 6 inches inside of Tenna's butt. And then I sent the tweet, and then she was like, why would you tweet that when I'm standing right next to you? And I was like, all right, man, I'm sorry. Look, man, look, I had things to say, okay? I had it was really important to tweet that at this moment in time. And she was like, why the fuck would you tweet that to me like right now? Like right here, are you stupid? It's just, it was like a impulse, you know? But like, you know, and that's my best friend. So like, it's okay if like she knows. Like she knows I'm a freak, right? I would just tell her this to her face if we weren't in public. But like anyone else, right? Like I wouldn't let them like see what I'm tweeting. I would hold my phone like close to my chest and just like maintain like the bitch face, and then no one would know. Yeah. Like when I was on the train in Japan, I was taking the train somewhere, and they dropped new 100-line art. And in the art, Takumi is wearing like a muscle shirt. He's wearing like a sleeveless shirt, And I was like, wow, this is awesome. And I was like looking at this photo on the train, like super normal, and it's like normal art, right? And like I like pulled my phone like really close to my chest, and I was like, ooh, erotic armpits. But then like my face was like totally like apathetic, so like I looked normal, like I was just like normally tweeting stuff. But then like my phone, I'm so, ooh, erotic armpits. So yeah, it was at the armpit. Yeah, erotic armpits. Ooh. Yeah, normal. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you have to get away with being a pervert, you have to be able to maintain a good facade in real life, right? But then like when I'm at home streaming by myself, then I can be a freak. Yes. What was the topic of the stream? Gooting to flowery? No, it was the Tumblr Sexyman poll that Toby Fox, the creator of Undertale, got involved in. Yes. Also famous Queen Elizabeth II died while this poll was happening. So there's like a running joke that the Tumblr Sexyman poll killed the queen, which like may she forever rest in peace. God bless her. Yes. These are the brackets for the original poll. I don't know who this is. Anyways, based. Oh, not the queen. Fly high. Sorry. Oh, it's Tumblr's fault. Yeah, Tumblr killed the queen. Yes. So we have these brackets, right? And they go down. Bill Cipher, honorable mention. The One Slur somehow lost his category against Megamind, which was pretty insane at the time. There was a lot of drama about that. We had Raymond losing his as well, which there was a lot of drama about that as well, right? King Candy lost. I remember there was some bitching about that out there. Everything else looked pretty good. Oh, Alistair, but people were happy that Alistair lost. Spamton at the time was kind of a crazy one to come up against William fucking Afton. Bruno Madrigal, I remember there was like a whole thing about that as well. Yeah, Beetlejuice against Reagan. I mean, obviously Reagan would take it. Yeah. Some complaining. I think the biggest drama I got involved in was the fact that Spamton won so hard compared to Loki. That was like what really pissed me off. And also Kaleido and Slenderman having such a big gap between them when like they're both like I feel like it should have been closer. I don't know how Spamton won against Purple Guy, but I think it's just like there's a lot of old head Tumblr Sexyman on here. Almond Cookie should not have been on this list at all, okay? The Almond Cookie does not belong on here. He is not a Tumblr Sexyman. Espresso Cookie is more of a Tumblr Sexyman than Almond Cookie is, and the only reason Almond Cookie is even on here and people said he's a Tumblr Sexyman is because he's old and he's a cookie, so he's old and attractive, but that isn't Tumblr Sexyman, right? I don't know who he went against. It just says file. I wish I could see, but Almond Cookie should not have been on here. It should have been Espresso Cookie. If this poll had come out today, it would be Shadow Milk Cookie, and I guarantee you Shadow Milk Cookie would take it to the semifinals. If this poll was to happen today, that one clip saying they're cookies. Okay, but like I fuck heavy with Shadow Milk Cookie. At the time that Almond Cookie came out, I was really into Cookie Run. And I used to be like crazy for the yaoi between Espresso Cookie and Madeline Cookie. And I would dabble in, not fanfics, but I would write like short one-offs of the two of them because they have some pretty interesting lore within the story. And then Shadow Milk Cookie came out, and Shadow Milk Cookie and Pure Vanilla Cookie, I never wrote anything for them because it was a bit too recent, but I did reinstall the game and get Shadow Milk Cookie's skin, and read a horrendous amount of Shadow Milk Cookie and Pure Vanilla Cookie fanfiction. I even have a Shadow Milk Cookie keychain on my monitor. A short one. It's not exactly a fanfic, okay? They were posted to a different website that is not AO3, and they were really short. So do the cookies cream? Oh, absolutely. 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 Lia with the World Cup level commentary. Shadow Milk Cookie and Pure Vanilla Cookie have some really interesting... how do I say? Dynamic between them because it's like abusive. And I like the abusive, toxic yaoi, right? Well, I like abusive, toxic Yuri as well. Like, Moto Homu is pretty awesome. You know. You should retweet art of it. Yeah, girl, we know. Oh, we know. Vanilla cookies are rage bait. Hey, vanilla cookies are good, but pure vanilla cookie being like a martyr, but also like low-key fucked up and okay, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna get into it. Cookie Run Kingdom is really good, man. And you have to give it a chance because the story is actually really good. There used to be like this like... so, before Espresso Cookie came out, I really liked Licorice Cookie. Because of course I did. And then there was like this K-pop group that they did for April Fool's Day. They were called BAD4. And it was like Licorice Cookie was in there. And I remember I would post like screen caps from the music video on Twitter. And I would be like, he's so cute. Ooh. Licorice Cookie's so gatmoy! He's so gatmoy and he's a chuny! And then they came out with Espresso Cookie and he was like, dude, awesome. He's so awesome. He's like so Lia core. And I was like, this is awesome. And the Madeline Cookie and their relationship. And I was like, this game is fucking awesome. Too bad they're cookies, man. And then I uninstalled like... when one of the Beast cookies came out, I uninstalled it because I was just over, and I didn't want to play it anymore. And I was like, I don't really have it in me to play gacha games. And then Shadow Milk Cookie came out, and I was like, hey yo, he's kind of everything. So then I reinstalled, got caught up with the story, was really into it for like a couple months, and then I haven't really played it much since. But I still have it installed, and I still log in every so often. I lost my account that had Strawberry Crepe Cookie on it, and then I was really bummed about it. But then on the new account that I made, I got Strawberry Crepe Cookie, and then I got my account back and it had like a bunch of currency on it. So then I got Strawberry Crepe Cookie skin, which is really cute too. So the Strawberry Crepe Cookie. Sorry. I'll be down bad for the horse girls, but not the cookies. At least the horse girls are girls. But the Cookie Run Kingdom characters are so cute. You just need to give them a chance. No, stop. I'm showing you guys Shadow Milk Cookie. He's so cute. He's literally the cutest ever. Shadow Milk Cookie. He's so cute. 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 Literally the cutest ever. You guys just don't get it. Save image. Yes. Oh, no, don't replace this. Oh, please replace that. Shadow Milk Cookie. Oh, why are you cut off? Why are you so cut off? Hello? Okay, here, Shadow Milk Cookie. Isn't he cute? Isn't he the cutest ever? Of course he's blue. Okay. 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 Anything else to say? Yes. Yeah, he looks like a clown. Yes, that's the point. Of course, that's another blue man. Okay. Why do you like blue people? That's just Kefka. Okay. Okay. Surprised it's not a bird. I was actually telling my friend yesterday at lunch about Birdly from Deltarune, and then her response was, "Oh, so he's blue and a bird." Checks out, and I was like, "Okay, lunch is over. Go home. I don't want to talk to you anymore." What's his thing? He's evil, and kind of yandere, and has like BPD. And evil. Even your friend knows. She's my best friend. Of course she knows about me. Yeah. She knows. Yeah. So why is the cookie evil? Okay, but Birdly is legitimately my goat, though. Okay, say what you want about Birdly, all of you. Everybody laugh at me for the blue bird thing. Fuck you guys. I will defend Birdly until my dying breath. That's my goat, and my goat is never washed. Okay, Birdly is literally like the epitome of a fucking chud. That is my goat. He is a chud, and he is my goat. Chadley. Okay, actually, I like Chadley. Okay, thank you. I do like Chadley. Birdly is just a Twitter logo. Stop! He might be blue, but he's not. He's not washed. That is my goat. Say what you will about Birdly Deltarune. That is my fucking goat. Okay. I don't care what any of you guys say. No, she's gone yonder. She's gone yonder for me. The fucking screenshot kills me because of his stupid little sprite where he's like, she's gotten a yandere for me. Chadley is Eito's cousin. Yes! Yes! Except Eito's less annoying than Chadley, but I find Chadley endearing. And like and in like a cute way, right? He's got like moe energy. And it makes me sad when people don't like Chadley. But like, he's kind of annoying, so I get it. Why does that cookie look like Novelette? Alright. Don't compare Shadow Milk Cookie to an ugly bitch. No. Birdly stocks are higher than Susie for me currently, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a big Chris Susie truther. However, I love Birdly. And if I was to play with my heart, right? If I was to play with my heart, I would think that Birdly is the best. But I play with my brain, and I'm nice to Rouse all the time because being mean to Rouse makes me sad. And every time they're like, "Do you want to like say this to Rouse?" Or like, "Do you want to like flirt with Rouse?" I'm like, "Fuck yes, fuck yes, fuck yes." And then Rouse gets all blushy, and I fist bump. I'm bro fisting right now. I'm just fuck yes, fuck yes. Noelle Chris is hot for me because Tragic Yuri is hot. Noelle's kind of a bitch. I don't really like Noelle. Thinking with their head all right. I went to the Fangamer store and I was like taking pictures of me petting the little Ralseys. They have like Ralsei on the stairs, and then they have another Ralsei, like the plushie PNG on the wall. It's so cute. And I was petting it. I'm like, I love you, Ralsei. Moe beam. Ralsei reminds me of like Eito in R0, so I'm like, yes, the Ralsei is psyop that works on me too well. I'm so fucking Deltarune pilled right now. I can't stop talking about it. I think everybody should play Deltarune. The fact that Tenma likes it, fuck yes. The fact that Amy's playing it, fuck. Bro fisting, fuck yes. This is awesome. Literally nothing is more awesome than this. I don't know why I never played the game sooner. I'm so sorry. Sorry, Toby Fox. Eito would fucking hate Ralsei. Eito would fucking hate Ralsei. And you know what? That makes it more awesome because Ralsei is my goat. He's literally a goat, but never washed. A bro fist. Everybody fist bumped the screen. I'm fist bumping it. Too much today and you overwork your yaoi gland. I know my yaoi gland is gonna be so abused. I won't be able to get my yaoi gland back up if I abuse it today. Lia's new favorite game. I don't know if it's a favorite game, but I do really enjoy it. I am really enjoying it. There's something so like how do I say? There's something so timeless about Toby Fox's humor, especially like because I was a big Undertale fan back in the day. And for the longest time, I was like, I'm not gonna play Deltarune because like it's cringe. But now that I'm playing it, like it's like so endearing that like some of this stuff just like hasn't changed, and it's like obviously so dated. I'm like, yeah, this is awesome. This is so fucking awesome. The funniest bit, like ongoing bit to me in all of Deltarune is the random explosions, because it's so 2015, and every time it happens, it makes me smile. It's awesome. Toby Fox is the first person to ever successfully race transition, and I'm really happy for him. Yes, Toby Fox is the first ever successful case of race transition, and I find that really inspiring because we had people like Ollie London that were not able to do it, and that's really sad. But Toby Fox was the first successful case. He successfully transitioned to be Japanese, and I'm really happy for him. Yeah. Please explain this. Toby Fox is a white boy, and he wanted to be Japanese so bad he brute forced his way into being Japanese, and like that is a Japanese man. Only the pure of heart are allowed to race transition, which is why Toby Fox did it. He's literally a Japanese man born into the body of a white boy. Yeah. Toby Fox, the guy trapped in Hussey's basement? Yes! Yes, he did what every weeaboo wants to do. Exactly. Exactly. I mean, anyone involved with Homestuck can't be pure of heart, except for Toby Fox. Except for Toby Fox, man. Reinvented the Tumblr Sexyman genre with Sans Undertale, and then went on to become Japanese. Like that's so awesome. Have you heard him speak Japanese ever before? It's so like he has the cadence of like an old Japanese businessman when he speaks Japanese. It's so funny to me because like you see like a picture of him, and he's like just like normal white guy, like the most normal looking like average white guy ever, and he speaks with the cadence of like the most like businessman Japanese man ever. It's so fucking funny. Like everything about like his mannerisms when he speaks are like just so like, oh my god. That's why the Japanese devs fucking love him. And that's why I'm mentioning it, is because he voiced Flowery in English and Japanese. It was cracking me up because like when he speaks Japanese as Flowery, it's like somehow he has like an American accent when he speaks Japanese, but the American accent sounds fake and forced because the cadence of being like so Japanese is still there. So it sounds like a Japanese man trying to be like Wasian, but he's not a Japanese man. He's a white guy. I don't know. It's awesome. The Flowery's fucking awesome, man. I actually kneel. Exactly. Exactly. Happy 4 years, Zach! Thank you! He called upon the remnants of his American life. San Francisco! San Francisco. I'm so excited to play Deltarune tomorrow. I'm so excited. I have been wanting to do this for the entire time I was stuck in Japan. And I say stuck in Japan because it was keeping me from Deltarune. And all I want to do is play Deltarune. Okay, go back to Tumblr Sexyman poll. Tumblr Sexyman poll. Okay. So now we see the Pokemon guy versus Reagan, Sans versus Bill Cipher, and Sans won by like an extreme amount. It was a pretty decent tie down here. Well, not tie, but like close. Right? I mean, this discrepancy right here is just fucking amazing, right? And then Sans and Reagan. Look at how close this is. It's off by like 500 votes. It was neck and neck for a while, and then Toby Fox got involved and Sans won. Yes. We need a bracket like this, but with certified Leo boys. I don't even know who I would put on my bracket. Who wins, Ato? It was a Twitter poll, so anyone could vote, as long as you had a Twitter account. Yeah. Yeah. What is Ronald Reagan doing at the... No, it's not Ronald Reagan. It's Reagan Artaka. Oh my god. Yeah, Reagan was winning by like a landslide in like all of his categories because that's just how he is. Have you guys seen Mob Psycho before? Do you guys like understand the how do I explain this? The Reaganisms of Mob Psycho 100. Yeah, it's one of my favorite shows. Yeah, because it's fucking goated. That show is awesome, man. Yes. Mob Psycho is sick and Reagan is a goat. Dude, Reagan's so goated. He's so freaking goated. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay, so you guys know. You guys know. You should watch it. It's actually a very good anime about like, how do I say? There's a lot of different working themes in Mob Psycho, but yeah, like growing up, I think like accepting yourself for who you are, right? Accepting like friendship, yeah, confidence in yourself, accepting your ability to grow and to change despite like your circumstances. But it's a supernatural anime. And the anime is about it's about this boy named Mob, and he has psychic powers, and he's like really OP, and he works at this like exorcisms and a psychic like a scam store. He doesn't really know it's a scam store. He thinks that his Shisho master Reagan is like some like awesome super overpowered psychic, and like Reagan's like, yeah, like I'm the best psychic in the world and I'm so powerful and all this, and like he's like obviously like a scam artist, right? And Mob is just like too innocent to like really say anything or like to really notice it, so he like lets it go over his head. Yeah, Reagan definitely takes advantage of him and lies to Mob about everything, but Reagan like loves Mob. He fucking adores Mob. And whereas like Mob might not feel close to like anyone else, like Reagan's always there for him. And it's very cute. They have like a very cute relationship. Not exactly father-son, but like mentor-student type of relationship. Yes. Yes. He schools Mob on how the real world works. Well, I wouldn't say that. Reagan encourages Mob to do some pretty fucked up stuff. But yeah, mentor student, yeah. And Reagan's the GOAT. The animators that have worked on the show have come out and said that they think Reagan is very attractive and like tried very hard to make Reagan as appealing as possible because he's such a unique character. Yeah. The supernatural stuff aside, there's a lot of supernatural stuff in the anime, which is like kind of fun. There's like a whole like stuff with like a cult, and I really liked the character from like that whole part, which I don't know if that would be considered like a big spoiler, so I won't say the character's name, but I liked that character a lot. Yeah. Reagan's the weakest character in the series. He's not though. He's so awesome. I think the weakest character is oh, what's his face with the hair? The hair guy. I don't really like him outside of like his little arc. His little arc is good, but then outside of that, I don't really care. Teru? No, not Teru. I don't remember. The big hair guy. Yeah. The weakest character is Mob. No, the one with the wig. Yeah, I feel like he's the weakest one. Not Josuke. Yeah, the wig one. I forget his name. I want to rewatch Mob. They released like a special for it the other day for like the 10-year anniversary. It's pretty good. It's pretty. It's still got the sauce. The animation of Mob Psycho is really good, and the openings are very iconic. I thought that was Teru. I thought Teru too, but I can't remember anyone else's name at the moment. Yeah, it's been 10 years. It doesn't feel like it. It doesn't feel like it at all. Like, I could have sworn the last season came out like 2020, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Yeah, they released like a whole thing for it, and it was really good, and I love it, and they should just find a reason to make more Mob Psycho, because it's awesome. And everyone should watch it. Akubo. Yeah, Akubo is the character I was talking about a second ago. Dimple. I really liked him. Mob Psycho 3 was definitely recent. I feel like it was a lot more recent. But, I mean, maybe what I don't... Maybe, who knows? Who knows? No more material, though. We should just make up filler episodes. I think this is when we should start bringing anime originals back. And we should just make up our own material. And even if it turned to slop, I would still watch it. Yep. Okay, no. One Punch Man is trash. Nope. One Punch Man is trash. I hate One Punch Man. OVAs too. I miss OVAs. I miss one-shots. I miss anime original seasons that were like spin-offs of the manga. Like Black Butler Season 2. Say what you want about Black Butler Season 2. I think that shit was goated. I loved it. Sometimes I think it's okay to veer off of the manga for the sake of money, because then it makes me happy that there's more content, and maybe the content won't be that good, and then I'd be like, you know what? Oh well. But then they came back and they started faithfully adapting the manga, and I was like, yep, this is exactly how you do it. Yep. Give me an OVA of Reagan taking back shots and my life is yours. Reagan taking back shots from series. Okay, anyways, Tumblr Sexyman poll. Nobody forced you to say that. I literally had to. It was in my chat. He'd do it for enough cash. I think. Sorry. Sorry. Who's he taking back? We have a topic. That's crazy. Ooh, that's crazy. Isn't it crazy to think that probably exists out there? Hell yeah, it does. Hell yeah, it does, baby! Hell yup. Homosexuality. Hell yup. God bless the gays. There has to be some doujinshi for that. There has to be some there is doujinshi for that. Yeah. I don't know if anything recently popped. Oh, fuck! You're right. When I was at the vintage doujin store, I should have looked for Mob Psycho. But my problem is every time I go to the Mob Psycho section, it's always Mob Reagan, and I don't like Mob Reagan. I don't want that. So I go to the section, I look, they show me Mob Reagan, I walk away, and I'm like, let's go find something else. You know, I go to the Ace Attorney. It's nothing good. I'm like, all right. What else do we have here? On Stars, I guess. Classic, whatever. Maybe get like one thing. I don't even like On Stars anymore. I just buy Sumugi Alba just to like. It's not even like a character to me anymore. It's just that's just like a hentai star. Ace Attorney failing Lia. They never draw my ship. in Ace Attorney. Or like, if I do find it, the art style isn't up to my standards, so I don't really want to buy, like, even if it's like 400 yen, I don't really want to spend the money on something that doesn't have like the standard of stuff that I would normally collect, right? I've ended up with a couple pieces in my collection that I'm not a huge fan of the style of, and I really regret buying, even though like, yeah, it's for a ship I like, but, you know, gotta start commissioning your own ships. The thing is, my ship is pretty popular in Ace Attorney, but it's just hard to find stuff these days drawn for it. I like Simon and Bobby. And I also like, Apollo and... You know, that one's pretty popular. Simon and Bobby is pretty popular as well, but I don't. Other than Edgeworth and Ace, yes. Simon, Bobby, hello. Did people not play the best Ace Attorney game ever, Dual Destinies? Hello, Simon's so cool. I love Simon. I love Simon. I love Simon so much. He's so cool. I love Bobby. He's so cool. And you go to Ace Attorney section, and it's all DGS these days. You know, just like DGS is good. And like, I get it, but like, I wasn't crazy about it, and I never became crazy about it, and I don't, so, I don't know. Rightworth sucks. Edgeworth, maybe Edgeworth should stop encroaching. Sorry. Club Hollow! It's good. DD is one of the best to do it. When's the Lia Dual Destiny stream? I've already played it. I don't want to replay it. I don't think I could ever replay an Ace Attorney game. I tried to replay Apollo Justice not too long ago, and I got bored. And I was like, I already know what happens. I don't really want to go through it again. It's whatever. I didn't really have it in me. Which, like, I'd love to watch you play Ace Attorney. You did? Yeah, I played them, like, I played Dual Destinies when it came out in English. Like, way long time ago. Yeah. I've been Ace Attorney fan for a long time. I think I've mentioned on stream that I really like, the Layton crossover game, the Witch Trials one. It's, like, one of my favorites in, like, the entire franchise. I think, like, top 3, even though technically it's a spin-off. You know? One's really good though. I like the characters in it. I was never a Layton fan, but I did enjoy that game. Yeah, the music is crazy. I just liked how the themes of the game were. I thought the themes were good. Yeah, because it's like witch trials and stuff, you know? It's really different. Ace Attorney text generator, Whitehorn Yaoi. I never used the text generator, but I really liked Simon and Bobby for a long time, and then Clay Terran. I used to LARP as Clay Terran on Tumblr. You know, Umineko and Ace Attorney would be good. I actually tried to get a friend of mine recently to play Umineko because she liked 100 line, and she was like, I just think 100 line could have been longer. And I was like, you should play Umineko, and she was like, no. Okay. Until he said, whatever. Uminako's so long, but it's so worth it. Uminako's goated, man. I love Umineko. 100 line is like 200 hours. Yeah, but I feel like 100 line could be longer. You know? We only had 1 gay sex. Well, actually, we only had like 6 gay sex, but we could have had more gay sex. If Kodaka wasn't a coward and actually cared about what his players wanted, then he would give us more gay sex instead of being stingy with it. Well, this is true. This is true. That's one too many. It's not too many. I don't know if it's gonna get DLC. We have to have 2x2 first. The Gavin Brothers BL book. No, I don't want to say that out loud. I just think first off, comma, ellipses, period. I just think, comma, I don't think. Maybe I don't think. Maybe not. Maybe I do think. You, the side tail and the glasses, and he's got a terrible personality, and he's a big brother, and he's got a terrible personality, and he kills people, and he's... Dream mode! But what do I know? What do I know? He's got gas nail polish. Ugh. We'll get well soon. You should think more. I think enough, don't I? I think I'm thinking a decent amount. Oh, get this off of my stream, for the love of God. Please. Please get this off of my stream. Oh my God. Okay, anyways, do we feel like we were completely educated on the ways of Tumblr sexy men? Do we feel like we know a lot about the backgrounds of Tumblr sexy men? Do we feel like we learned a lot about the history of Tumblr sexy men? Sadly, yes. Thank you, Lia. Yeah, of course. Of course. I feel gross. Oh. Well, that's tragic. Anyways, guess what, guys? I've got a bunch of stuff happening on Friday. Ooh. Well, and I'm playing Deltarune tomorrow, which is awesome because we love Deltarune. I have a cover song of Kill Me Nayo that came out that you can listen to right now. And I also have my first ever original single, World of Leia, debuting on Friday, followed by a karaoke after party, a major announcement, and maybe a new outfit. And there's merchandise on sale that you could buy for Origin's 5-year anniversary and the company 5-year anniversary. So there's lots of Leias you could buy. That includes a puppet that you can put your finger inside of. And I really wish that you wouldn't, but people have. I hope it's only your finger, dear God. All right. Yay, World of Leia, yeah. My original song, and it goes like... And I have a birthday coming up at the end of the month, which will be awesome. And I am not releasing keycaps as my birthday merchandise. I swear to God, I'm not doing keycaps as my birthday merchandise. No matter how many times you guys are like, "Whoa, Leah, keycaps?" Nope. There are no keycaps as the birthday merchandise. There are no keycaps as the anniversary merchandise. There were no keycaps as the Origins anniversary merchandise. And I am not lying to you. Wow, Leah, keycaps? I did not have time to design the keycaps because I was busy. So now there's no keycaps. We'll get keycaps another time. I did not have time to design the keycaps. What about torture devices? You can get your own Phase Connect officially licensed guillotine coming right to you. Otherwise, I don't know. Otherwise, I don't know. I don't even know if we could sell that, to be honest. But yay! Big weekend coming up for Leia and all Leacons who celebrate. So, please come by my stream. Oh, I was trying to line up my head with that. Oops. Please come by my stream on Friday. That's in 2 days. We'll come by my stream tomorrow. I'm gonna play Deltarune, and it's gonna be really awesome because I've been liking Deltarune a lot lately, and you could hear me talk more about Birdly. Don't know why you'd want that, but you should come by anyway. Wow, did you guys notice my hair? Wait, stop with the slideshow. Stop with the slideshow. Did you guys notice my hair matches this perfectly? Look at this. Whoa. Look at that. Look at that. Lines up perfectly. What does that mean? What could that mean? Whoa. Whoa, I don't see it. Your neck is so skinny. Thank you. It's a 1-to-1 match, see? I have this part, and 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 maybe some other parts. And maybe I look like this, or maybe I don't. I know what I look like. You guys don't. Don't you wanna know what I look like? You should come by on Friday. You should come by on yeah.